7-Eleven just dropped a Cap'n Crunch Slurpee and it has people feeling some type of way.
I mean, honestly, anytime 7-Eleven drops a new Slurpee, you know you're gonna feel all of the childhood nostalgia.
So many feels, and now you guys, 7-Eleven has officially added Cap'n Crunch Berry Slurpee to its lineup.
Those that have already tried that frozen treat have said it really does taste like the cereal for the first few sips. However, that's where the good news pretty much ends.
So now, contrary to how delicious the Crunch Berry Slurpee sounds, the Slurpee has actually been met with some pretty mixed reviews, and despite it tasting like the real deal, people are apparently less than impressed.
Yup, like Instagram user Junk Food Mom wrote a review saying, quote, "First couple of slurps, it does actually taste like the cereal, in a frozen, freaky way."
But wait for it, her review got worse from there. She went on to say this, quote, "After those first slurps, it's just weird, not in a great way. There was a guy in front of me that bought one too, and his words were, 'Unique, but I'll never buy it again.'" I think that sums up my opinion too.
And a lot of people on social media are agreeing with this, even like the biggest Cap'n Crunch lovers.
Ooh.
So, you know, that seems like a problem.
Yeah, that's right, Renee. At DEBUTS wrote on Twitter this, "At Slurpee, I'm very disappointed in y'all's Cap'n Crunch Berries flavor. As an avid Slurpee lover who BTW should be y'all's spokesperson, but we will leave it that for another day. Deserves better."
Yeah, well, Dave Santia actually tweeted, quote, "If you don't mind the taste of absolute garbage in your mouth, then I highly recommend 7-Eleven's new Cap'n Crunch Slurpee. One sip and you're guaranteed to be begging for a glass of water with a lemon in it."
Okay, you guys, I gotta say, these are some pretty harsh reviews and everybody might need to simmer down a bit, but truth be told, there were some people who actually liked the Cap'n Crunch 7-Eleven Crunch Berries flavor.
Thank God. Yeah, one person who actually liked it tweeted, quote, "Tremendous, Cap'n Crunch Slurpee. It's totally wrong, but I don't want to be right," or whatever.
Okay, you guys, so in the event that you're one of the people out there watching this video who's like, I gotta get my slippery fingers, my taste buds on this Cap'n Crunch Berries Slurpee, we need to hear from you. We need you to let us know if you like the Slurpee or if you're feeling as deeply passionate as that one guy, Vubus, who was like, wanted to kill somebody basically over his first drink.
Yeah, that I've never heard so much passion towards a Slurpee drink before in my life.
Neither have I, but you know, we learn something every day on this show. Are you an avid Slurpee fan, Renee?
You know, I'm not, and I typically, if I do have a Slurpee from time to time, I'll have cherry. Never even thought of wanting a Cap'n Crunch Slurpee. What about you?
Well, the issue with me is it sugar-free though? Because if it's not, I'm not allowed to have it. Because let me tell you, a Slurpee hits my body like a brick of ice. I go straight into the air like a wild person, and then I crash and fall asleep on the ground. I'm not about that life. I'm sorry. Okay, so we know that cherry is your favorite flavor, but like what cereal, or I guess what food incarnation for that matter, would you like to see turned into a Slurpee?
That's a really tough call. But I will say, I've been a huge fan of Fruit Loops growing up.
Ooh.
And I feel like Fruit Loops in a Slurpee, you can't go wrong. Then again, I would have thought maybe Cap'n Crunch couldn't go wrong either, and it did.
It did.
But usually, I feel like when cereals turn into things, like, you know, when they make them into like frozen yogurt flavors, it usually turns out so right. So I wonder what happened.
I don't know. I feel like maybe we should just stick with frozen yogurt.
Let's do that. And if you guys know anyone who's obsessed with Cap'n Crunch, make sure you share this video because maybe they'll try it and love it. Maybe they'll try it and tweet really mean things about it afterwards, but let us know.
Now we want to kick it over to you guys. What are your thoughts on this Cap'n Crunch flavored Slurpee? Would you still be down to try it? Let us know in the comments. And when you're done with that, you got to click right over here to check out Taco Bell's new wedding accessories line. This is real life.